I recall, I think in the early 2000s, we were traveling to Japan for a Rotary conference at Osaka, and I invited him to be my guest. We traveled together to Japan, me and my wife and him and the other Rotarians from Yenga Club.
Mwalimu Nigeria, ekiseera ekyo era ye yali RI, babayita ba RI, yali muddugavu, n'awulira ng'akwatibwako naye okubeera nti ki n'abaddugavu basobola okubeera nti bayamba abantu abalala. Olwo lwe yasalawo nti ki naye agenda kuyingira Rotary.
Then from there, when he came back, he said, I have to join Rotary. Maybe from his experience. Normally we are backbenchers, but now that he's taken a mantle, I will remain at the back seat alone. But of course,
we wanted to take the back bench, whereby we would sit behind, like in class, and then after that, you come out and you say, I attended class, you know. Then one day I was seated with him and he told me, backbenching is not really so nice, you know. We need to come out. I told him, well, I wish you all the best. Me, I love my backbench. He dragged me along, you know. He has really dragged me along. I hope he doesn't drag me further than this.
We shared with him and told him that it was time for him to ascend to leadership. And we told him that he had to be visible, and he has listened very, very well. Right now, he gives me calls that he's ready to escort me wherever I'm going to improve on his visibility beyond his club. And it has taken some time. It hasn't been easy for him to leave the back bench, but I'm happy that he has transformed to the front bench.
You hardly talk to Stephen for 2-3 sentences before you can hear the legal background as an interface in his language. So that is him, Stephen. In terms of family life, he's a married man, he has children. He's a jolly happy man. He speaks his mind. He enjoys a drink, every once in a while, like we all do. And show him fun, he'll be there.
people who don't know him might say he's a quiet person. But to me, he's somebody, once he gets to know you, he's free around you.
He will tell you things the way they are. Before, I used to stay in a place called Masaja. I bought a big house on 1 acre from Mr. Saint Ogo. The day one when he came to visit me, I had the best house of the village. The best house, the good house, 1 acre. He came and told me, Matthew, you're not made for this area. Pack up your bags and leave. Yet when the rest of my friends would come, they would be like, hey, you have a big place, very nice.
He is a very polite gentleman, very, very hardworking, very, very organized, and above all, he is a natural Rotarian. By that I mean that he is someone who has a natural capacity to do good.
I've known Mission Green President Stephen Kalenge for over 25 years, and I've known him as a friendly person, committed, but a person who respects people who mean business. He likes people who say their word and keep to their word. He commits his time to friends, and he has done that in Rotary, and there's no doubt he's going to be a very good president for our club.
When you get into this position, you start focusing on the interpersonal relationships and the environment around you, the people. And that's what I see Stephen already changing. The listening to others. But I think also one thing I haven't said is Stephen is a good listener. He is a good listener. Maybe by virtue of the fact that his profession drives him to listen before he responds. He's a good listener. And then what I've also seen is that he lets people come up with ideas and let people implement them.
A kind of reserved person, but he's committed and he's such a diligent person. When you have a task to execute, he's one person who will be there and say, we have to do this.
Awuliriza era si ye president asalawo ekintu nti kubanga ye president akole ki tyasalewo ekintu asalawo ng'amaze okuwuliriza buli omu ekyakirina nnyo awuliriza.
He's a no-nonsense leader. He's a man of strong character, and he does what he does with a passion. I know he loves Rotary.
Ate ennaku zino Rotary ajagala nnyo ndowooza yeesooka kati ebintu ebirala byonna ndowooza biri mu poozi.
I always call my dad the cool guy. Like, regardless of his gray hair, he's like, you know, young at heart. Even my friends, when they meet him, they're like, you know, he calls me Peachy. That's his name for me. My friends are like, Peachy, how come your dad is cooler than you? Yeah? And he's a fun dad. He's my friend. He's the man who has always been a constant in my life, regardless of the many bad things I've made him go through. And if you ask him, he'll be like, my daughter, my daughter. He's always been there for me in all I've gone through. Well, I promised I wouldn't cry. Being a mother, and for me, a single mother, I've learned a lot, because when I go through things and I call him and I'm like, Daddy, this is this. The other day I had no house help. I was like, Daddy, I have Chirabo with me, that's his granddaughter, and I have nowhere to leave him. So he called me back. You know the cool thing with him, whenever you tell him something, always checks up on you. He called me back and is like, Kati wako zootya, omwana omuleke dani. And I was like, oh, I took her to a friend of mine's place. And it's like, do you know what, Priscilla? That's the same thing I used to go through when I had you, because I was a dad by myself and I had to leave you with different people to take care of you. So he's like the best book to learn from. And I'm so proud, and actually not even proud, I'm so humbled to be his child.
Yeah, there's one project which I associate with Mission Green President Stephen, which is the Kavira project, where I've seen him attend all project visits in Kavira. This is one of the unique projects we have in our club, which touches all the 6 areas of focus. It has transformed the community, it has empowered the community economically, and it has improved on their health.
Incoming President Stephen Muriu Kalenge was instrumental in putting together the company that manages the asset that Myenga has. We do have an asset along Gaba Road in Tirupati Mall, and he put together the structure in which this asset will manage to be of benefit to the club.
He has tried to find tenants, he has tried to hold on to the tenants, and he has made sure we have the members that can be able to guide and take the club forward with the Mazima Mall project.
He was actively involved in our bylaws, in developing the bylaws of the club, which we use up to today. He has been involved in our family health days, our youth club activities. So he's quite an active member.
I happen to be the chairman fundraising for the construction of the Uganda Rotary Blood Bank at Mengo Hospital. It showed me the power of great men and women who have embraced Rotary by doing good through fundraising. We mobilized resources for the construction of the blood bank from Rotarians themselves, and indeed in less than 3 weeks we had raised over 600 million Uganda shillings from Rotarians alone.
Muyenga alone made a contribution of 100 million Uganda shillings in just 30 minutes in a fellowship, which is quite very commendable, and he was part of that contribution. It made a very substantial figure.
It's through the efforts, committed efforts of Rotarians who are hardworking, who are committed, and who put aside both resources and their individual time, like Rotarian Mubiru Kalenge, that enable the club to develop projects like this.
Ayagala nnyo okutambula, ayagala n'okusoma, asoma nnyo, ayagala nnyo okusoma, ayagala okumanya, ate mu kutambula okwo ne family ye ebeerako, si muntu ayagala okutambula yekka.
I know it's fun going with people, you see these are CEOs, but when they are there, the boys and the girls in them just get out and they relax.
Stephen is fun to travel with, and you know, when we go to international conventions, that's where we meet so many Rotarians. We meet over 30,000 to 40,000 Rotarians. So it's an opportunity for us to get new contacts, to network, and even bring projects to our club.
When we go out as Rotarians, we bond because it helps us, venture and explore the world out there.
I know Stephen so much for the Rotary conventions. That is when you see the true Stephen. That is when you see the fun, you have everything, it is open. So for Stephen, at least that is where he represents Rotary so much. And it is one of the things that we need to do as Rotarians. Attend the conventions, meet different partners, so that you can advance your theme.
My partner, Stephen, is very lucky to be serving in the year when his friend is also the district governor. So it's going to be a very fruitful year. On top of that, our own Sam Owori is becoming the president of Rotary International. I think that is a great honor.
The Rotarians from whom you come from, and the Rotarians with whom you have been associating must commit themselves more so that they are able to support you to carry out those activities.
Being a governor coming from the Rotary Club of Muyenga, when Mission Green President Stephen is at the helm as president, there are so many things the club is challenged and so many achievements people are looking at from the club where the governor comes from, and it all goes back and it goes down to the president himself. One of the challenges we have is to make sure that Muyenga plays a bigger role in raising the $1 million I have committed as governor towards our district.
We've been giving over $60,000, 40, 50, and the district has been giving 500,000. So now that means President Stephen has got a task to double the contribution to the foundation.
I believe in your abilities. The members of the Rotary Club of Muyenga chose you among all the 100 plus members to be their leader. They trust you and they have a full confidence in you.
Wishing you all the best. I know you have prepared. It all comes with preparation. And once you are prepared, you have your goals, then you will succeed.
I know your abilities, I know your skills, and Rotary Club of Muyenga is going to register one of the most successful years under your leadership.
I trust and believe that you're going to be a very, very good president, and you're going to, contribute a lot, add on what has already been done, and even do more.
Nina obukakafu nti ajja kukola bulungi, ate amaka gaffe tuli basabi. Tujja kwekwasa Maama Maria ajja muyamba abiyitemu byonna bulungi.
Let us show other clubs that with our swallowship, we also produce results.
Daddy Jaja, the president of Rotary, you need to do a good job, then you get a star. I love you.
So the commitment really in the commandment of God, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. That is the essence of Rotary.
I'm giving a very vibrant club. I am giving a club with a governor. I know you're a very determined person. I know we will take this club to another level. I wish you the best and would like to leave you with just one word. Always pray.
President Stephen, I wish you the best in your year. I know you're going to bring in more youth in the club, more women in the club, to support our young generation. Those are the road tractors, interactors, and other youth in the community. Let's support our foundation, because the foundation is our foundation, and it's through the foundation where we access global grants which do go to humanity in our communities. Lastly, I'd like to see more cohesion in our club by involving all members in making sure that we make a difference in the year 2017-2018.
I've known Stephen for many years as an attorney, a personal lawyer for me and a lawyer for our company, and later as a Rotarian. I am very excited that Stephen is taking up leadership during the time when our club produces the second governor, and I have no doubt that Stephen will carry forward what we've been doing for the last 30 years, doing good to humanity, changing and touching people's lives. Stephen, I wish you the best.
Rotarian Stephen Kalenge, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on assuming the highest position in the Rotary Club of Muyenga. As you know, Muyenga Rotary Club is the largest on the continent. I know you've been active in this club for the last 13 years. You've done well, you've helped in many ways, and you have won the confidence of your colleagues to the highest position. That is a challenging job. It's an exciting job, and you will not regret it. It will be the best job you've ever done in a Rotary. But that 1 year is going to be very active, very busy for you. And the only sympathy I have for you is that you are taking on this largest club on the continent, and a club that is vibrant and that is challenging. So we are here to support you. I'm sure your colleagues will be there to support you. And you're coming in at a time when we have a Ugandan governor in the person of Ken Mugisha from the same club, fortunately for you. So you have support right from home, but all Rotarians in Uganda will be there for you. For me personally, I'm happy because, one, I started that club, which was admitted on 14th January 1988 when I was governor. And secondly, I'm happy because this is the year that is going to be the launching pad for my own year as president of Rotary International. So a lot of work is going to be depending on you and your class and your club. As indeed I've already told Ken Mugisha, my year will start with him, even though I will not yet be official. But you, the president next year, the governors next year will be doing the work and building the foundation on which I will continue to take Rotary to higher levels. So I wish you all the best and count on us for any support you might wish to have.